Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're with Sambo, and joining us as always is our black and red leather-clad villainess, Seraphis. What are we up to today, folks? Well, I thought we'd better clear out a few more of our old quests that have been hanging around in our journal. Let's have a look here. We got one called, Power Outage. That's one we missed when we were inside the Star Labs. We really should clean that up. And Wisdom of the Elders. Destroy all the sacred tomes in the Sentinel of Magic Base. 3 of 5, in fact. Let's do that one, because we need to get back inside that base. Now let's see whereabouts it is. Oh, yep, not too far away. That's alright. And I wonder if we're going to get any lag today. Seem to be off to a good start. It's always a bit jittery as we zoom over the cityscape, of course, because there's lots of textures loading in. That's pretty normal. But let's see if we get long periods of 1 frame per second, because that's not cool. That's not what we like. Anyway, where are we going? A Sentinel of Magic Base. And that looks like it might be it down there. Oh yes, I remember this area. This is where we used to get a whole bunch of lag. Let's drop down and see what it's like. Seems to be behaving itself. You might remember here we spent a lot of time against these vanguards and trying to escort our folk inside here. And of course, once we did get in, we forgot to burn all the tomes. So my bad. And I know a lot of you have said, hey Sambo, come on, you got to clean up your journal. That's exactly what we're going to do now. Except, of course, the whole instance is going to trigger. All we want to do is get the tomes. I'm not sure where they are. Let's have a look here. Wisdom of the Elders. Destroy all the sacred tomes in the Sentinel of Magic Base. So we're definitely in the right place. I forgot about these guys. Well, that's bizarre. It wouldn't let me roll. That's not how I like to roll. Oh, and it's done it again. Come on, let me out.
If you wake Eclipse, the world will freeze and die.
All I was trying to do was get a rain of arrows off, and it wouldn't let me do that. Whoa, grounded. Alright, we're not doing too badly though. Except, of course, Lightkeeper Janice is there. I think, from memory, the tomes are beyond that portal, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind. Desperately trying to pull off some combos, not having much luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, batter up. Boy, this is Jan. I didn't even realise it was her. Whoops, how bad's that? I just thought it was another mob. Terrible. Oh, well, at least we're able to clean her up. And whoops, I think that was a I thought that was one of the summoning orbs that we had to defile, but it's not. Now, I'm just trying to remember where the tomes are. Oh, we couldn't get a neural neutralizer off because we got stunned.
Stop! I'm begging you.
Oh, and it is refreshing to come back and play Seraphis every now and then. Play so many other games, and it's great always to be able to play on this character because it's so action-packed. Just absolutely love the combat with the bows. And excuse my slightly hoarse throat, been doing lots and lots of filming recently, losing my voice. Right, let's tie this guy up really quickly so that he can't stun us. And there we go, a tome already. Right, pretty sure we only need one more. There we go.
What have you done? Those books collect the magic of millennia. Just a little accident. Oops.
That's right, CSA, just
Have
a
look
little
around
accident.
And see if anything else needs to go up in flames.
Well, while we're here, we might as well destroy the summoning orbs. But more importantly, of course, we want the bookcases. Now let's get this Vanguard locked down before he can stun us. Dealt to them nice and quickly with a quick Gauss grenade to the face.
Leave him be.
And there we have it. Whoops. Of course, that summoned a whole bunch. Right in the thick of the action here, folks. Good lord. But we're doing okay for once, that's right. Alright. Oh, no, there's still one more.
I'm begging you.
Alright, hopefully we can get back out. Let's check the old journal. Make sure that that one's knocked off.
Oh, I love the smell of monopolizing magic in the morning. It smells like our deserved victory.
Well, thank you very much. Look at that. Feat achieved Beauties in the Beast. Complete all the Hearts of Darkness story arcs. So we definitely needed to knock off those tomes because we wouldn't have got the achievement otherwise. And I'm imagining that it's going to be exactly the same in the Star Labs building as well. In fact, let's just have a quick look at the achievements. Or rather, feats, of course. Complete all of the Hearts of Darkness story arc side missions. Yeah, so that was definitely a side mission. As will the other one be. We can get out of here. Whoops. Yeah, see what I mean? That loads so fast out into the actual world, and yet if we were actually zoning into a safe house, it would have taken absolutely ages. Anyway, here we go. Destroy the power generators inside the old Star Labs building. That's what we need to do next. After we've finished off this water, of course. Oh, and she's brought friends. In fact, she's brought lots of friends. Good lord. Where are you coming from? There we go. Right, let's get the heck out of here. Go, 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 go. Alright. Once we're out of combat, there we go. Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed, and off we zoom to the old Star Labs building. Which, where's my mouse gone? There it is. There you can see it is to the northeast of us. In fact, there it is, glowing brightly off the ground into the sky. Bright yellow beam of the Star Labs building. And we have to... what was it again? I've already forgotten. Good lord. Destroy power generators. We've got two more to destroy that we didn't catch last time we were in there. Tisk, tisk. Come on, in you go. There we are. Nice and quick loading as well. Wait for it to get its shiz together. There we go. Right, now I can't remember what the generators look like, but I'm sure we'll find them. Hopefully they'll have a use symbol above them.
Mind giving into your primal instincts for a bit. Simply push a button. The effect will be purely temporary.
That's right, we turn into a gorilla, I think.
Stand by for the next stage of your evolution.
I think it's a devolution. Devolution.
Enjoy your higher state of being.
Alright, so we had no choice but to do that, or else the door wouldn't have opened. And we basically one-shot them all with that, I think I used number 2 ability. And once again, like I said last time, it is a bit annoying because you can't actually tell what they are. What are you doing? Stop doing handstands. Good lord.
This is the end of the line.
No, it's not the end of the line for me, but maybe it is for you.
this squad done now. Fall back. Fall back.
Alright, can we see any generators here? Maybe these are... No, they're just usable objects.
Rod sent you. It's time for me to go.
Something different about this monkey.
That number 3 is certainly a huge AoE, there's no doubt about it.
There's something different about this monkey.
That's right, there's something different about it. It's me monkey, not normal monkey.
Done now. Fall back. Fall back.
Oh, at least we're getting XP for covering old ground, which is better than a kick in the pants.
You're just another of Grodd's mindless slaves.
That ability is so ridiculous. It's so good. Alright, I think I see a generator off to the side there.
You're just another of Grodd. There's something different about this monkey.
There we go. I think this is one of the generators. There we go, yep. Destroy Starlab's power generators, 5 of 6. And here's another one. Yay, all done. Let's see if we can just run out of here. Because we don't really want to run the whole thing all over again. We just wanted to tidy up those quests, which we've done. All very well and good. Actually, I wonder if we'll stay as a gorilla when we get outside, because normally further on in the instance there's a trigger that pops you back to being a human, and we are! Oh, no we aren't, there was just a bit of lag. That was pretty funny. Alright, so power outage, all done. We get a flow steel necklace. Not really anything I'm too interested in. And look at that, complete all the survival of the fittest story arcs. Let's have a look at the actual description.
We have trouble.
Oh yes, whatever. In the mist, complete all of the survival of the fittest story arc side mission. So we were right there. We got 95 out of 100 feat points there, which of course you know what that means. We're going to get ourselves a skill point very shortly with the next achievement that we get. Alright, batter up. No, didn't need to batter up. But we definitely want to get the heck out of here because we want to check our quest journal now that we've cleaned those two up. Level 21 quests. So, well, you know what, we could probably do them. I think, yeah, we might as well because it's all we've got a choice of, really. Defeat Green Lantern Peacekeepers and rescue and protect Sinestro Corps forces. And I can see we've already done a couple of them, so we get a nice reward there that is in the style of shielded robot that we haven't collected before, so we should do this even though we're only level 20. And perhaps along the way we will see some leprechaun coins, because we still need those. We've still got a couple of those horribly annoying coins to pick up to finish off that, well, I think it was a St. Patrick's Day quest, which is of course still going. And look at that, folks, I went right past a race just for you. No more racing today, anyway. Oh, but I wish we could get these frogs out of my throat.
Helping the Sinestro Corps? How ambitious of you. I admire that, so long as it doesn't get in my way. My data shows that a powerful interference pulse somewhere in Metropolis is altering the Sinestro and Green Lantern Corps rings. But if Sinestro wants to blame the Green Lanterns, then take the opportunity to help him wipe these intergalactic cops off our planet.
Yes, sir, Mr. Luther, sir. That's exactly where we're headed, and here we go. Looks like it's in here. So what do we have to do? Rescue and protect Sinestro Corps forces and defeat Green Lantern Peacekeepers, which I'm guessing is one of these. And once again, this is a level 20 mob, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful, because if we get swarmed, we will without a doubt die, rather. Alright, now that didn't seem to count for some reason. Ah, that's because it's not actually a peacekeeper, but this is, so it's a named mob that we have to actually kill. Alright, my bad. And he seemed to resist the old lasso there. Interesting. The old taser pull. Alright, so it looks like these peacekeepers are the ones that are floating around. Let's get his attention. See if we can pull him over here without every man and his dog coming over. Oh! Batter up. Alright, not doing too badly at all, I might say. Well, I don't want to speak too soon, of course. You know us. Right, I think these recruits are also what we have to rescue and protect Sinestro Corps forces. Alright, so yeah, the bad guys beam in, but of course that's nice and handy for us because they are peacekeepers, which is exactly what we want. And the old lag monster is coming back. Looks like see that countdown on the recruit there. We probably have to protect them until that countdown disappears.
My ring must recharge.
Yes, 5 of 10. Alright, let's do that a couple of times. And hope that our frame rate doesn't go all to hell. Well, it does seem to be mainly in combat. It's very strange. Not sure if it's because that's when there's more action on the screen, or I honestly don't know. Either way, I'm going to make sure that I lock onto these guys and batter up. That's one way to finish them off. Here we go. Is it? Yep, 4 of 5. Good. One more to go. Oop, get round there. If you're lucky, I'll remember your assistance. Well, gee, thanks very much. And sticky bomb. And look at that. Cleaned up big time there. That was very good. Alright, so we've just got to wait for that counter timer to go up, and there we go. All done. Now we've got to defeat Green Lantern Peacekeepers. So let's hunt around for some of them, although we seem to have cleaned up, which is interesting. Whenever we're normally here, of course, they are everywhere getting in our way, but when we want them, it's the golden rule of MMOs. The very thing you want is never around. Here we go, 8 of 10. There's another one with this funny fan thing. Let's lock him down. Give him a bit of a Gauss grenade, and that cleaned him up. 9 of 10. One more to go. This one won't count, of course. Looks like one off in the background there. Let's see if we can pick him off. Ah, they both aggroed. Never mind. Getting a little bit low on health. And we're done. Aren't we doing well? And of course that was a level 21 quest, so we didn't do too badly considering that we're only level 20. Let's have a look. Fear is yellow, and we get ourselves a belt.
Rings create hard light constructs based on the user's willpower. Break their will, and Zappo, no more construct. The throwdown continues closer to City Hall. Updating your map.
Well, thank you very much for that, calculator.
Interesting how Sinestro refuses to negotiate with the Green Lanterns to find the cause of these ring malfunctions. That takes a special kind of hate. He's determined to destroy the Green Lanterns and their power rings. See if you can help him out.
Alright, so we have to find the battlefield. Here we go. Steal alien weaponry and defeat Green Lanterns. Let's just go on and have a quick look at that piece of gear that we got, because it's a little confusing. We do get more defense, more power, more precision, but we lose health and might. You know what? I think we might take that one, actually. And it's also a style that we haven't got. Oh, now there's one more thing I wanted to show you from our Keeping Up Appearances episode the other night, and this was brought up by one of my commentators. Thank you very much for it, or rather one of my commentators, what am I saying? and that is the color side of things. So let's take a look at something, say for example our legs. Here we go. Just remember that at any stage in the game you're not stuck with not only the color but the combination of colors. You can change it up at any time. So all you need to do is click this little symbol here at the top right of the bar. So you know, we're looking at legs, there's your lock and unlock symbols. Click on this and you bring up your color wheel. And as you can see, each piece of gear generally has 3 color slots in them, and in this case we've got black, white and red. Now there's nowhere on the pants that are actually white at the moment, but if for example I wanted to swap around and make the red black and the black red, I could very easily do that. You can see here I've made them black, so you can see now that that's black on black, or I've made them red on black, and you can do that at any time. And in fact you can even, I think, let's have a look, can you go in and actually change the actual color? Maybe not, maybe you're stuck with those 3 colors, but you can mix them around on whatever slot you like. So of course, one more time for the road, I've got red selected at the moment. If I want, I could actually click on these and make them different color. You can see there I'm making the red panel actually black rather than red. So yeah, very powerful. And if we get out of that, that's the same for anything. Let's have a look at the chest. You can see that's actually got 2 colors, black, red and red. Maybe we'll have a look at our hands. Okay, that's black, white and red. The shoulders, same thing, but you can have different combinations of them. So you know, once again, very powerful costume creator system, which of course you'd expect being a superhero game. You don't want to be locked down and have no, you know, if you're trying to make your own unique hero, the last thing you want is to have to sort through a bunch of generic stuff and look like everyone else. So definitely one little overlooked feature in DCU is that color changing after the fact. This is after character creation, so it's not bad. And oh, here we go, here's where you actually set the color. Sorry, it was staring at me right in the face. Up the top there you've got 2 tabs. One is styles, yep, the other is colors, and if we click on that you can see here we can actually change, for example, the red intensity, let's change that, or the brightness of it. There you go, so you can see my whole outfit there. I'm actually changing black at the moment. I could make us white. Look at that, look how different it looks. I mean, it just completely changes absolutely everything. In fact, I kind of like that. Well, that's not much good for a villain, is it? So we probably want to go back to black. Back to black. But we can make that any shade of black that we like. We'll make it super dark. And you can do the same for your skin color, your eyes, your hair, and your makeup if you're wearing any. And of course, it's great because a lot of other games actually charge you either real money or in-game gold to actually perform that task. Whereas in DCU you can change it up as often as you like, whenever you like. It's very good. Okay, steal alien weaponry. I'm presuming that that's what this is. Yep, there we go, 1 of 5. So let's see if we can clean up some of this quest before we run out of time. And we have to defeat Green Lanterns as well. Might as well make a start on that. Good old rain of fire. And look at that, 100-ton weight comes crashing down on us. I remember that from Blaze Purple. Lots of fun. Right, let's clean out this weaponry. We've only got 2 more of them to go. 1 more to go now. Oh, and it's got some kind of pulsey knockback. There's Manhunter. Hello. Whose pulses seem to be kicking me out of the way. Wow, look at that. 1,344 XP. That was a whole bunch. Good old rain of arrows with a lunge follow-up. Love that particular combo of moves. Very satisfying, very effective. As is the Gauss grenade. And as was whatever they just did to me. Gosh, I think we need to get out of harm's way. Go, go, go. Whoa, nasty, nasty. I don't think we're going to be able to. No, and we get knocked out. Oh, dear. Although, of course, that's kind of to be expected. Like I said, we were a little bit foolish there, and we allowed a whole bunch of them to gang up on us, being that they're level 21, and we're only level 20. That was inevitable, bound to happen, especially when it's me, of course. You must be used to that by now. Right, let's make sure we trigger off this respawn point and figure out where on earth it is that we have to go. Right, looks like it's over that way. Gosh, that was a bit of a long journey for a respawn point. Still not a big fan of that. I still don't really understand what the point of it is. I know that there has to be an incentive not to die, but you know what? Dying in this game, well, for me anyway, is just part of the game, unfortunately. And of course that means also that it's part of the game for you guys watching. I'm sorry. Alright, let's pick off this guy if we can. Drag him over here. Come on. How would you like a little bit of Crimson Rain? And no, I'm not going to sing Chocolate Rain. Right, all of a sudden, see what I mean? They seem to be none around, even though they're what we want. Alright, 6 of 20 of those. Alright, whoops, we've kind of got ourselves in the thick of it again. Make sure we use our Gauss grenades. Make sure we're locking down some of them with the old taser pull. Also with the sticky grenade. And we should survive as long as we can keep them semi-crowd controlled. And we did, not bad. 9 out of 20. That was a much better run. See if we can find some more over here. Whoa, and those pulses pushing me back all the time. And another one goes off. Whoops, definitely need a bit of a health potion now. And that was lucky. They seemed to get destroyed by that pulse. Very lucky, because I think I would have died. And I'm going to die. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. Go, 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 go. See if we can get out of the way before they ground us. No, we couldn't. Just when you seem like you're about to get out of there, they pull you back in and we die. Whoops. Anyway, we're halfway there, 10 out of 20. We'll definitely finish this off before the end of the episode. And super speed, off we go. Looking out over Metropolis Bay or Harbour. I don't know what that's called. But I do know, as we found out the other day, that we can't actually fly to it. And oops, there was a quest down there. What is it? There's you again, Manhunter. You're all over the place. Good lord. Alright, picked ourselves up a quest there to sort out later on. We're going to carry on with what we started, because we had 10 out of 20. Nearly done. Let's get back down into this intersection. Excuse me. Let's see if we can find some green guys.
The Green Lanterns are no match for our Sinestro Corps.
Manhunter, you keep killing my prey, you naughty, naughty man. And batter up, although it didn't knock him off his feet that time. I do love when it sends them flying. Very satisfying combo. 12 out of 20. You know what? I really love how the aerial fighting works in this game. And I'm sure I've mentioned it before in a really, really early episode. But it's kind of like, you know, Dragon Ball Z come manga, vertical fighting. Sometimes it honestly does feel like you're fighting in a full-on manga fighting game. It's really cool. I do like the fact that there's 2 axes to consider in this game, not just ground fighting. In fact, a lot of games, you know what, you can't actually be in combat when you're flying, which I think makes things a lot less interesting. That's another great thing about DCU, is that they made that decision early on, I think, that you're going to be able to be in combat in flight. And of course that would make things very interesting on a PvP server. Now, I haven't actually rolled any tunes on a PvP server in DCUO, but I imagine that the PvP would be hellishly interesting because of the whole height thing going on. Alright, 1 more to go. Gee, we've cleaned this up very quickly, considering that it's quite a high level quest for us. And there we go. Yay us. Let's get the heck out of here. Get to the top of this building. perch ourselves out of harm's way and have a look at the old journal. Let's have a look out over the city. Alright, J for journal. In Blackest Day, and of course any of you that are true DC Universe fans will know what that means. In Darkest Day, in Brightest Day, Blackest Night. No, look at that, I've just messed it all up. Anyway, you'll know that that is the beginning of the mantra. In Blackest Day and something
Sinestro
night.
Corps and
Can't
Green
remember what it is.
Lantern energy signatures, and the same frequency seems to be affecting them both. It's blocking access to their usual power sources, but I can't get a lock on what it is.
Alright, let's complete this one.
Now this is intriguing. The Green Lanterns have created constructs to trap yellow fear rings and prevent the Sinestro Corps from accessing their powers. Free the rings and prevent the Green Lanterns from gaining the edge.
Right, so the Green Lanterns created constructs to trap yellow fear, so we have to prevent the Sinestro Corps from accessing their powers. Free our guys and prevent the Green Lanterns from gaining the edge. Alright, that sounds like something interesting to do. Hopefully it's relatively nearby. Let's head there now. We won't start this one in this episode though, we'll have to leave it till the next episode, because we've just run out of time. Time goes all too fast when I'm playing this game. Let's perch ourselves up here. Looks like a handy safe spot right above where the action is. Looks like they're down below there. Yep, that looks like it's about right. Alright, so did we get anything there that we could use before we sign off for this episode? Doesn't look like it. And there's styles that we've already collected. We've got ourselves 5 sodas there. 6. We may need to get some sodas shortly, although our gear is holding up, so that's pretty unusual for me. Not too bad. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that episode, and of course hope you enjoy... hope you join us. Gosh, this tongue-tied stuff. You know what? I wonder if I can go to the doctor and say, excuse me, but I'm suffering from tongue-tiedness. Been doing it so often recently. Maybe I need to sleep more. Who knows? Anyway, what I meant to say was that I hope you join us in our next one. And of course, I do hope you're having a great day. Until then, take care, all the best, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.